All right, so quick little thought here. I'm coming back from the dump. It is the fifth day of Teen Week at our church, which is an event we've done for the past few years. It's sort of like a camp type thing, but not really. Like they show up at night, we play some games, we have some food, we do some music. There's a speaker, all that sort of stuff, and then they go home. So it's kind of like camp, but they don't stay. They just show up and then leave, right? Um, But last night was interesting, and I just had an interesting thing happened. I thought, and so I decided I'd share my thoughts on it because that's part of what I do here on the channel, right? So we had games, right? And Thursday night, night four, there's always a excuse me, there's always an obstacle course that gets built, and they all run the obstacle course and get timed, and whoever has the best time gets some prizes, and the team that gets the best time wins points for the week. So that's what's going on. They did the obstacle course. They had a blast with it. And then we were going to have another game on the field across the street, right? So we all head over there. We get the game. Well, the game's mostly already set up. We get the team set up. They're getting ready to start, and it just starts pouring rain, right? Now, this had happened another day, Tuesday night. Same thing sort of happened. We played one game, and then during the second game, it started pouring rain, and we had to go to the gym and play dodgeball. Well, we did the same thing this time. We packed everything up real quick, and everybody ran back across the street, went to the gym. We played dodgeball. They had fun with dodgeball because, it's dodgeball. We get done with dodgeball, and we leave the gym to head to the fellowship hall to go eat and do the worship and all the other stuff. And as we walk out of the gym, over the fellowship hall is the most picturesque rainbow I've ever seen in real life. I mean, it looked like someone had just painted it there. It was bright. It was colorful. It was just beautiful. And for about 5 minutes, me and the pastor and 3 or 4 of the other adults were just like standing outside looking at this rainbow, taking pictures of it, because it was just, it was the most picturesque, for lack of a better word, rainbow I've ever seen. I've never seen one that was so like what you see in a cartoon rainbow, right? And I just got to thinking, having the game we had planned rained out kind of sucked, right? Because it looked like it was gonna be a cool game. I'm not entirely sure what the rules were because I'm not in charge of the games, but it looked like a soccer meets bowling sort of thing, something like that. It looked like it was gonna be fun, and it was gonna be something different, and it wasn't gonna be, there was gonna be outside and all this different stuff. It looked good, right? But God, in His infinite wisdom, decided that instead of us playing that game and not getting to see this rainbow, we were going to play dodgeball, and He was going to give us this gift of this just beautiful rainbow. And how many other times in life do we have something that we think, man, this is good, I like this, and God says, no, I've got something better for you, and we kind of, we get down about it, like, man, I really liked that though. That was good. And then we see what He actually had planned. We're like, whoa. If I'd held on to this other thing, I never would have seen the glory. So I guess the message for today, the thought, message, whatever you want to call it, is simply put, don't hang on to good. That's counterintuitive. That goes against what the world teaches us, right? Because the world says, if you got a good thing, hang on to it. I'm telling you, don't necessarily hang on to the good. Because sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, the good will keep us from the glory. If we hang on to this thing that's kind of good in our mind, we'll never move on to the thing that God has planned for us. It's going to be so much better, and it's going to show His glory in a way that we can't even dream of. So that's my thought. That's my little snippet here today. Hope y'all are having a great one. We got night 5 of Teen Week coming up tonight, which is the big night that goes to like 10:30, and they're going to play, um, all sorts of games. German Spotlight, I think it's called, something like that. I don't know. There's a lot of games, and it's going to be late, and I'm going to be tired, but it's all right. Y'all have a great one.